What's up, guys? It's the Juggle, and today I'm doing my first ever Brawl Soccer Champs 2006 career mode. That's right, they have a new 2006, and the club I decided to choose is Chivas USA, a club that was owned by Chivas, like Guadalajara. Apparently, they were dissolved due to financial issues, but today I'm gonna rebuild them to make best club in America. Can we last longer than the real life people you say? Let's find out. And I'm doing this on semi-pro difficulty because how much you guys want me to play a more difficult, and a little more challenge myself. Let's do this. Let's go for Chivas Guadalajara. Here is this. Our main objective, we have to reach the quarterfinals. And here's the squad we have. The player that surprises me, Hermano Graval, Aura, as well as Juan Pablo Garcia, as well as Claudio Suarez. These three are the best players. Apparently, we probably gonna need the amount of Puerto Rican players in the squad. Apparently, this squad is probably sorry about the filler here. But apparently this squad, looking at some talents, we do have some talents like Chaka Guzman, Brad Guzman, as well as Guzman. These two players, probably, we only got a budget of 100 in here. Needed. I got some challenges within in mind. The first one is that every season I get to sign one player from Chivas Guadalajara. Every season we get to sign Guadalajara. And we also got active. Here's the MLS where it's like, let's Guadalajara. This is what gotta add the challenges. And I get some objectives in mind. The main objective we have to win is the CONCACAF Champions. It's the North American Champions League. This is the main goal. People have to win the American Champions League. Again, champions. It's American Champions League. This is the main objective. Also the want the MLS to win the MLS at some point, and a national MLS and a North American Champions League. If I can achieve these objectives, this video most likely ends in aiming our objective. What positions do we need? Well, obviously, we probably need the wingers because you don't have squad there for those wingers positions. But let's. And do we need to use them? I want to check out Chivas Guadalajara is like. What players we can use for. We can go probably Sergio Santana, probably too expensive. And decide to go ahead and sign, obviously, for starters, let's go for a Mexican player. Someone in the transfer list. Again, we can go for Isa Padilla, we can use that. Plus, or we can use Paulo Chavez. That kind of makes sense. Chavez, we can go for or we can go for a young Chicharito. I recognize this. This is of course Chicharito for me. I know how much he'll be a great player. I think let's use our Shiva Guadalajara signing on this here. Let's go. And we spent 43,000 on him, and that's what we get. Chicharito, the featured talent. And take a look at his potential, 80 to 96 potential. I made a probably make a gamble on this player, but feel I need a. Here, first thing we're gonna. Thomas, do we need to sell him? Probably not. We need squat up to center back position. But wait, the first match is against the other side. I think the first at least, but we also definitely need Felicitas. I think let's go and sell. Hey, we don't need enough winger. We need some Chidoritos and more game time. We go ahead and sell to Taylor. He was sold to Ralph Salt Lake for 106,000. 60,000, sorry. And I decided to go ahead and sell Jesse Marr. We probably gonna just love to give more game time to think we definitely as a backup winger. Someone who can play both right wing and left wing. And I think I found the perfect player. I kind of play. We got Alvin Stoffler, a 26-year-old Norwegian right winger. He might be the player that disaster. He's basically the Oscar Bowl before Oscar Bob. So we can play right wing or left wing. Let's definitely need him. Let's go and spend 200,000, and with that, we're able to send the sub Lori. He's definitely gonna be the some right wingers, some wingers, and I think let's put Chicharito on the bench, most likely to get game time. And we're probably gonna use some of our money to upgrade our some of our facilities because the club is. I want to see how much we can upgrade, how much of our facilities we can upgrade. And here it is. I'm able to upgrade the first facilities to level 8. And take a look. I really like such a clear. Adjustment is up can upgrade a lot quicker with an level 80 facilities. So let's sign up. You know what? Let's put. I want to put him in the bench at some point. I think let's go and replace him for Francisco Mendoza. We're probably gonna need the bench, and this is what team I'm gonna rock with our young Tology Dorito. On a out it, we'll just wait till the first game. Okay, so on our first match, we're gonna is the Colorado Rapids, and I think let's go on ahead and play this game. Sorry. And for the tactics, I decided to go ahead and stick to the 4-3-3. And for the roles, I decided to have Claudio Suarez as captain and Resolve as the penalty taker and Juan Pablo Garcia as the free kick taker. And that's a. Let's start this match. I'm gonna see if I'm going to Angela Nagamura. Let's go to Nagamura. Incredible goal. Nagamura again. This time he's passing it to resolve. Let's go for my goal. Claudius with a clearing. What a captain Claudio Suarez. I get it why they made him captain in real life. Gonzalez again, scoring goal. And an own goal for Lamelu. There's Melon thrown. Valencia. Valencia. Side of Papa Garcia. That's a goal on Pablo Garcia with a goal. And I think let's go ahead and sub Alvarez for Chicharito. I want to scout his young abilities, and I know Soflo is higher rated than Palacia, but I'm probably gonna put him on the bench because he can like either wings, and Palacia is more experienced, slightly more experienced. At his age, at least. And when I'm at experience, I mean he's a little. I mean he's older. Lucia one goal made a pass with Sharita, one of the best wonder kids in six. Oh, got it. Oh, okay. Hey, go for that. He's tackled for nothing. And it's Pablo Garcia. One more ranking to run. Crosses. Burrito! Goal! Incredible. Burrito, his first goal for Chivas USA. That's why that's a case though, but doesn't matter. We won. Won 5-1. Nagamura received the Man of the Match award. Sorry about that. Okay, the next match will be against FC Dallas. I had to play this one as well. I think we're back. Oh my god, Holy Wait, go. My boy. Really bored. Oh, is yes, Rango made a pass. Serrazo? Let's go Serrazo. I really want to test out my other players, so I had to go ahead and post the floor on the something. Cias? I want to see how he does. And putting Zon Hernandez on the for that right back position. Hernandez at the right back. And I want to put Kazakhstan over Milan. Oh my god, Arturo Alvarez just scored I'm in the lead, yeah. Alright, I think we'll do. If we need a last minute. Oh, it's not a hat trick. The keeper just saved the shot. It's a team. Our best player, Guevara. He's a make it go. What a save. It's a free kick from Garcia. Oh my god, another save. Seems like FC Dallas's keeper just saved it. No, I know Salah really outside. He could have just win the game, but Salah prevented us. Over here, so far, Resolve is currently the top scorer. Okay, we got Palacios at the top of the scissor. And I think we're probably gonna end this episode with Houston Dynamos. This episode with Houston Dynamos. Episode with Houston Dynamos will be the last game of this episode because the season's a little game with Houston Dynamos. Let's play the Houston Dynamos game to finish up the episode. You know, there's like a Murat through on goal. Oh my god, the clearance. The poles were clearing. Oh, played by Guzan. Sorry, I caught his name right. Guzan. I got his name. It's not Guzman, it's Guzan. I think save from Guzan again. What a tackle. Yes, one goal. Made a tackle. What a tackle from Robertson. I want to test out something. I was thinking putting Chicharito at the right wing position, and I'm putting Conliffe at the what about I put Conliffe in the say at right wing and putting Chicharito at striker. Looking at Edgar, it kind of makes sense. Does work better. It's I want to test like Conliffe. I want to see how he does. If he leaves, okay, though he's out of position, he's a Rito! Go! What a go for Rito! Was on. Buda seems to be our best player. Rito, everyone goal. That's it. What a What a goal for it's all over. We have won the and here's our position. We're currently top of the Western Conference with 2 wins, 1 draw. We have and take a look at our players. We did. On this, they just did a great job. Surprisingly, none of our players grow. Looking at our stats, Chicharito scores 2 goals in 2 matches. No wonder why matches. I think he earning the title of World Second Chance 2000 that's Winter Kids of 2006 makes a lot of sense. Best daughter has got to be Guevara. Of course, he's like the highest rated player of our squad. And at this, our top assister has got to be Nagamura, 2 assists in 5 matches. And Razov is our top scorer with 3 goals. 3 goals in 5 matches. Okay, those 5 matches counted the friendlies. So anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Again, see you next time. Bye.